Hey there, this is Morgan from the Bronx, New York. Oh, today is August 13th, 2008. How are you doing today? Today is also hot. Yep. Okay. Anyways, today I'm gonna talk about the ghost. Actually, the 13th, 14th, 15th in August is Obon season in Japan, which is our ancestors is coming back from the heaven, and they're gonna have the rest in this world. So it's a very temporary thing. It's once a year they're gonna come back to this world. That's the Obon season. It's a very famous thing, sort of like a Japanese tradition. Also, we also appreciate them that we can live this world very safe. Yeah, like that season. Yeah, and also the summer season is a very famous as a ghost season for Japanese. I think this is my opinion, but which is really connect with Obon season, I think. All right, and I compare the ghost itself, the Japanese ghost and the American ghost. I realize that which is really different. For instance, Jason and Poltergeist, so vampires. That's like American. It's not the ghost, not only ghost, but like it's a horror type of movie that those things like comes up, right? I think the Americans ones are really scary, but it's a really clear existence. I think is Jason's is a sort of a killer. It's like and Poltergeist. I don't know, is the invisible, but it's like scare you more like clearly. I think. And was the vampire is also the same, right? It's like so very. The way you watch that movie, and so you can. Feels like the fear as a little moment, right? When you got sort of like the Jason comes out at the time, oh my gosh, like that. But Japanese one is totally different. I guess. Do you know or not? But it's like do you know Ring, which is a very famous movie as Japanese horror, but in it, so there is like anyway, ghosts comes up, but that one's really fuzzy existence and the very psychologically, emotionally, it's scare you. You know what I mean? That's really the existence itself is like left your memories. So after you're watching the movie, the memory is sort of like left. So. Sometimes you wake up in midnight. You can remember the things. So so you are maybe scared of the existence. Always maybe that comes up or not. Is something like that. I realize also that the difference of the ghost, the type, is really close to the human character, which means Japanese character and the American character. The ghost, the character itself is a very described. It indicates the each characters, Americans and Japanese. For instance, American people. This is my stereotype maybe, but if you decide something important anyway, so when you have to decide something, in a sense, you guys says yes or no. It's very clearly, right? So that's yes or no. It's a very emotional thing. It's like it's naturally, as it comes up from your inside. You show your emotional thing. But Japanese people is not like that. More fuzzy and. That's really a little difficult to understand Japanese, but sort of like it's not two faces, but you know what I mean. That's sometimes like, oh, Japanese, oh yes, 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 but after that, like that, you know what I mean? That's it. Just, you know, inside and outside, a little bit different. It's that thing is really connected to the ghost existence. I realize, no? How do you think? Americans are like very clearly, it's like, you know, it's like that. The Japanese one's more like fuzzy, and it's having more like a deep psychologically, you know, thing and a psychological thing and a right. I don't know you know how to think, but I think like that. Yeah. Anyway, so today's story is just a ghost story. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm taking your time. All right, today's story is over. Okay, thank you so much. Have a good one.